Hello, everybody. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Replicant, you're here.
Hey,
How are you
how's everyone
doing?
doing today? I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
Thank you for having me again today.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm
I had to consult with the experts who have played this game before, and you knew exactly what game this was, and so I knew you would be ready to experience the joys of this game. So, you want to talk about the game we're playing today?
yeah, so Soul Calibur Legends is a Soul Calibur I'm gonna say themed because they made it non-canon action RPG. I bought this game back on the Wii because Lloyd Irving was in it, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure a lot of people did back in the day. I mean, I also bought Soul Calibur 2 because Link was in it, and I didn't actually know what a fighting game was.
Oh, I
So yeah, that
definitely helped me. I was like,
that,
yeah,
that was a
I bought Soul Calibur because Link is in it, and like, it was a Soul Calibur 2 owns.
yep.
Um, and then it's like, oh, we haven't had a Soul Calibur on a Nintendo console for a while. Maybe Soul Calibur Legends is gonna be really good, and it'll use the Wii to its fullest. No, no,
No.
it didn't, and everybody's gonna see it. So, give me just a second. We're gonna go ahead and oh yeah, and here's the gimmick of this game. I wasn't going to enjoy this game without putting it in the proper context of now being an adult playing this game, and that is I'm gonna do shots, and I've got Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. I've got like half a bottle of this, and then when that's done, I've got some sort of whiskey drink. All right, so here's
Gonna
the
be a
first
fun
one.
night.
Oh God, I hope so. I've got water next to me too, just to not entirely just drink alcohol. All right, here we go. First shot, and then we'll start. Do we wanna set rules for anything? And replicant, do we have any idea of what to drink for every time? If it
I
was a drinking game.
I'm not sure. I have not played this game in 15 years, so I forget how BS a lot of the stuff is. I don't
There's
even
gonna be a
remember if
lot.
this game was hard.
I remember this game being hard, but I was also what, like 15 years younger than I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
The dumb idiot. So who knows? Maybe we'll just breeze through the entire game, and my childhood will not be convicted, and just be like, oh, I really was just an idiot. But let's find out. You ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
Let's do it. All right, let's hit the start button. I haven't bothered moving my phone display out of the way there, so you got that initial little bounce because both the Wiimote and my tracking rely on IR. For Red Steel, I actually had to take my phone stand and put it way on the other side of my desk
Right.
to to get tracking plus be able to use the pointer, which was a lot, but I mean, what else was I gonna do?
Right.
When did they declare this non-canon? Because I remember like the entire thing was like, oh, this is gonna tell you how Siegfried got Soul
I
Edge.
f- I forget if it was after 4 or 5,
That makes sense.
but at some point they made it non-canon.
Because I remember, I think in the lead up to it, I remember it might have been a Nintendo Power, them talking about like how this was gonna tell the story of how
Yep.
Siegfried gets Soul Edge and
Yep.
how he slowly becomes Nightmare. And it's like, okay, all right, that sounds interesting, I guess.
Soul Calibur
Soul
Legends.
Calibur Legends. Uh, and then there's a really funny thing where he gets Soul Edge in the first 2 minutes of the game, but he doesn't exactly spend very long getting Soul Edge.
Yep.
All right, let's start a new file. I don't know how to erase files, so I'm glad I have a separate save file
I,
loaded.
I see there was some test runs going on.
I I didn't do those in preparation for this stream, so I'm assuming I must have just like tried to do a bunch of like replays of the game or something, or maybe like other people in my family tried the game. I'm not sure.
There weren't more than half an hour on any of those, so if other people did play it, I see how far they got before they were like,
Yeah, you know
oh.
what? This is not worth my time.
His weakness. Man will seek to obtain power. The evil sword, Soul Edge, rumored to be like the Holy Grail or the Philosopher's
Holy
Stone.
for the Philosopher's Stone.
Sword,
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur.
Created solely to destroy Soul Edge. These two swords were always.
Do you remember
when men truly
in Soul Calibur 2, right? Like in the adventure mode, you unlocked the alternate weapons that you could use in
Yeah.
and like everybody had like a Soul Edge version.
Yeah, or there were like 3 characters who had Soul Calibur, I think, instead.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, and everyone just had like the gross looking Soul Calibur or Soul Edge stuff. It's like a soul, like a shield with an eye and stuff. And it's like that's gross.
This is a story of those.
It's
three
great
lives
though.
and
I
the
love
two
stuff like
swords.
that.
Chosen by history, a man becomes a hero. Engraved into history, a hero.
A Soul Calibur legend. All right.
Can't believe we're title dropping already.
I know. Really just throwing everything out there right at the start. Following rumors he'd heard about the cursed sword Soul Edge, Siegfried found himself aboard a grounded pirate ship. There it is.
That was fast.
I know.
So, this is Soul Edge.
But man, I remember when Soul Calibur 2 came out, and I was like, oh my god, this game is gorgeous. Games are never going to look better than this.
I know.
And now I'm watching this, which technically looks better than Soul Calibur 2. And
This voice, is it you?
Well, Soul Calibur 2, I think, got away with like higher detail backgrounds and stuff because
yeah,
they didn't. There's not like nearly as much to render.
Ultimate
Oh.
power.
Oh, you gotta love
You desire power.
those 2007 facial animations.
If there is something you've lost, something you do not want to lose, then take me in your hands.
The one funny thing about this game too, I remember, is like, it's all about like how he became Nightmare, but he spends like most of the game just being like, yeah, the sword's kind of cool, but like I still got stuff to do.
yeah.
And not being like, oh, you know, this is gonna, like, I'm really feeling the evil in me now.
You're really feeling it?
Really feeling it. Oh, I'm gonna really be feeling that later. All right. You can move with the nunchuck control stick.
Oh no, Stroke is dying already, guys.
I know. Hello, Goblin. Who on earth is that fool? That's Replicant, and there's also Siegfried's on screen. Finally, a talking sword to solve all my problems. That's really all you need in life. But here's why I hate this game. Swing the remote vertically to perform a vertical attack with a longer reach. We got motion controls. Yeah, I turned that off. I turned that off for sure. Well, you might occasionally hear things coming from the Wiimote, the crunchy sounds. I thought I turned them off, but apparently that just doesn't work. Because I thought I turned it off for like the Wiimote. So if I go to the Wiimote settings... Yeah, there's no volume. This thing shouldn't be playing sounds at all.
Oh no.
It's haunted. Got a haunted Wiimote. Alright, can I do a vertical attack? Oh my god, that's so hard to do. I have to hold it like dead. I swear to God, I'm swinging. Okay. I'm glad this. I don't remember this game being like Skyward Sword, where like you have to, like the game is like you have to do this one type of string to get through this enemy's defense, but
I don't think it ever does that. Oh god, this camera looks fun.
yeah, I only have the one stick. And it's all about the movement. Oh,
Oh, I can hear the Wii
The
remote speakers. Yeah,
oh, it's beautiful.
it's actually louder than the game sound effects.
Oh my God.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Healing bottles.
Yeah, I think Goblin, or not Goblin, Physicist is the same.
I didn't mean replicant. No, I figured you didn't. Siegfried from Soul Calibur 2. Except not evil yet. Just kind of a dumbass. What's the lock-on button? A. Hold the down lock-on button to disable. Default setting. Oh, yeah.
We got combos?
I
I remember
have-
spamming that one against the AI in Soul Calibur 2 before I was good at fighting games. the vertical, horizontal.
Nice. There was one that used to terrify my friends, and it was literally just Shanghua's forward vertical, where it does the two stab, the one stab at your foot, or the one stab at your at head height, and then the one stab at the foot.
Right.
And it took a couple of them a very long time to realize that you can just block that.
Yeah.
The mix-ups, as a young kid, the concept of a mix-up is terrifying, I guess.
So that was really funny with me and my friends back in Soul Calibur 2, because at some point we learned about the existence of the tier list,
Oh.
and Zhang Hua was at the top of the tier list, but we were all really bad with her, so all of us were like, tier lists are bullshit.
It's the guy.
Alright, Cervantes is playable in this game too. I actually forgot who was in this game.
Let you.
All your favorites, like Lloyd Irving.
Honestly, Soul Calibur kind of like hit pay dirt with the constant guest characters, because all of them were really good. Like, in terms of like the crossover effect, not all of them were actually good in the game.
I remember, was it 4 that had a bunch of Star Wars characters, so like Yoda, Darth Vader?
Yeah, 4 had
Vader's
Star Killer, Yoda, and Darth Vader, with Darth Vader and Yoda being system exclusives.
What? That goes through blocks? What am I supposed to do? I guess I'll keep spamming verticals.
I mean, yeah, that had a huge fire effect. Of course it's unblockable.
I guess.
I forgot what the super meter in this game did.
Specials.
Maybe you don't have... Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah.
And... Wait. Okay. I was like, yeah, he's surviving on 0 health for a second.
Do you even understand what that evil sword is?
You just said it's evil, right?
You will soon learn what happens to those who are ensnared by the power of soul.
Where are the tits, though, Corgi? Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. There'll be tits later on. Also, ooh, it's raining real heavily here, so apologies if you can hear that now.
As a kid, I ridiculed people for blocking, didn't know a damn thing.
Why
Okay,
block when you can just keep hitting?
Okay, so I actually have a funny thing about that too, because I also ridiculed people for blocking, but not because of like the idea of blocking, but because you still took chip damage.
The light emanating from Soul Edge.
Yeah, we're playing on Bayonetta rules. Just never take damage.
The
Like,
mysterious monster
like
that
I'm like,
emerged from that light
if you could like interrupt
spread
it with a
throughout
quick,
the
like a
world in
kick,
an instant.
because kicks were super fast in Soul Calibur 2. I was like, why don't you just do that instead of blocking? Because then not only do you not take the chip damage,
People call those
but you
monsters
hit them.
evil.
And like, I mean, that is a thing. Like, the punishing's a thing, but when I was trying to do it, I just got hit 80% of the time.
On that day, the natural laws that governed the world changed forever. Mankind was now forced to battle its archenemy.
God. Its arch enemy.
Right.
Be evil. Well, shit. Do you think the evil sword is responsible for unleashing that?
Nah.
Siegfried was enveloped by
I
the
mean,
evil
was it
sea.
Soul Calibur 4 where it's like now
Saved by-
Soul Calibur's just as evil as Soul Edge?
yeah, it's like, oh, well, Soul Calibur wants to put the world in stasis or something, and that way no one
Yeah.
will be able to grab Soul Edge. 6 months later.
I'm Skip.
I don't understand. What could the Emperor be thinking? Even I am not allowed to disobey his orders.
I never signed up to fight for the Empire.
Why does the Emperor rely on someone like you? He should just leave everything to us. We're here. This is the audience room.
There he is.
Getting some real Warcraft 3 vibes from this.
So, have you changed your mind, Siegfried?
I'm grateful for your help, but I won't take orders from you.
Did they try to convince him for like 6 whole months or something?
Yeah. I'm just going to assume yes.
Oh yeah. Did you know that Turkish people can grow like huge and light themselves on fire?
His fortress has fallen.
Guns Fortress.
Guns Fortress. No.
Our empire
Now how will
has
we
been
fight Shadow
stranded.
the Hedgehog?
We have only 2 months left at the most. It is
I'm
mortifying.
I'm pretty sure he could
Emperor,
solo this entire army in less than 2 months. This guy looks strong.
Yeah.
I don't care what happens to the Empire.
Okay.
All I need, all I want.
Also,
is
it's
power
very
to
funny
protect
that
what
they
is
can
mine.
see Barbaros and they're like, yeah, we probably got about 2 months still. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
we have heard that your father was a knight in the Imperial Army. If you let this continue, the empire your father died to protect
There.
will be lost. You will be betraying the hope and
I think he's
trust
still
you
trying to
have.
break out of his seal or
You will
something.
lose what you hold dear yet again.
Was he in a seal or did he just is he just invading?
You think that?
I don't know.
But this is what an emperor must do. We will do anything to protect our people. In order to be an emperor, there are obligations one must take. Now, we will ask you again. Gather the shards of Soul Edge and resurrect it. Only Soul Edge can defeat Barbaros.
Resurrect me, and I will bestow upon you the power you desire.
He
You
just
know,
been
when the
talking to him
evil
for 6 months.
When the evil sword tells you to resurrect it, I think that's a
Once
bad
he's
idea.
defeated,
Yeah.
I will do as I please.
Very well.
Also, I kind of
This guy,
forgot that the entire
present
point of this
yourself.
is like
Yes, my lord.
Soul Edge is all
This
broken
guy
up.
shall go with you.
Yeah.
You have 2 months. We will hold them off for 2 months. With our very lives.
While we go trapezing around Europe with the funny
Well.
jester.
Let's go.
It was not evil at all.
Mm-hmm. Look, he's got a blue eye.
This-
Can't be evil. Full iron face mask doesn't give evil vibes at all. Yeah.
This game barely has a plot, so I'm just gonna say that it's because the final boss right now.
That's amazing. Well, it's an honor to meet you, Sir Knight. And that should be enough for the formalities. I'm Iska, the court jester under the Emperor, which is incredibly fucking funny. Why is the jester coming with me? I just want to get this done. Oh, come on. I promise I'll get some useful intelligence, so let's try to be friends. Yeah, right. So, anyway. You were chosen by Soul Edge. Aren't you a little young? What?
It's not advancing.
I know.
Oh.
Is it... I was just like, why are you calling me... Why are you calling me young? What? Hey now, don't get mad. The world changed because of that sword. You saw Barbaros, right? And you're wondering how a giant like that could exist. You gain power from the spirit sword, Soul Calibur, the counterpart of your Soul Edge. The cursed sword, Soul Edge, and the spirit sword, Soul Calibur. When these two swords appear, the laws of men no longer apply. If I'd say against those outside the laws of men, you must use what is also outside those laws. The world we're about to travel in is different from the world you were born in. So let's get going. I've already got something I want you to do. And I have to get someone as well. It's a new world we'll be fighting in. I don't remember in Soul Calibur 2, like, having a bunch of dragons and stuff around.
No. Maybe in the, like, the lore text that no one actually reads?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off.
Oh, there's the remote speaker.
I didn't hit the save button. I didn't realize the options were a separate thing. Okay, that's done. Now we'll stop.
Now we will not hear
that are louder than the entire game. All right, let's go.
Those were actually louder than the entire game too.
Oh god. Pyrenees Trail. Eliminate all enemies that threaten the Empire's supply line. All enemies are defeated. Allies are defeated. It's getting late. The message should have arrived. Those who think highly of themselves are usually late. Don't like it already. Now come on. She's also after the Shards of Soul. You're on the same team. She? This person's a woman? Do you have a problem with that? Yeah. What the hell, Siegfried? No. He looks so sad. No. Good.
Oh my god.
Well, it seems like she's not going to be here for a while. I guess we'll have to do it ourselves. The army supply units were attacked several times by evils. This is a major blow to the Empire. The Pyrenees are strategically vital. Sorry, go for it.
I love evils being capitalized.
I know, you really couldn't think of, like, anything better. The Pyrenees are strategically vital since they connect the Empire and the Kingdom of Spain. Both are under His Majesty's rule. We can't lose this station. That's why we want you to clean up the evils and secure a support trail. What does this have to do with Soul Edge's shards? Now, to tell you the truth, the goal of this mission is to see what you're really capable of. In other words, you don't trust me yet. So I called another hunter. Fine.
Wait, Irving, do we get him already?
No.
No.
It takes a while.
I forgot when he joins the party.
When was this made? 2007.
I'll prove my power.
With cutting-edge graphics. Hold on. Before we get into this next mission.
Complicated maps.
Get through complicated maps. I don't think the maps get very complicated. They're typically mostly very linear. Alright, I need a tonic to help get through this mission.
You could even call it the darkness and it would be less silly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Maybe it's a translation issue, I guess.
Now I need to check.
Press the guard button.
Soul Calibur Legends.
Not over yet.
Unplayable story. Oh. So Soul Calibur 4 made it non-canon, but then 6 mentioned it in the reboot in funny enough, the bad ending reboot world that they're trying to avoid.
Huh. That's so weird.
Which is even funnier.
Ah, the trigger B to jump.
Anyway, on YouTube, I'm just gonna try to see what the evils are called in Japanese. I'm curious. I find a Japanese playthrough.
We must stop the baddie one shoes. How's that for stakes? Get the good ender cannon, become stupid. Yeah, I can think of nothing worse. Is this the area that I think it is? Where it's just watch out for rolling rocks. But like, not these guys, but like actual rolling rocks. Might be later.
Watch for rolling rocks?
Yeah. Let's see if we can do it. That's the,
It is actually Ibaru in Japanese.
So they went like, oh yeah, you know, that's what they called it in Japanese. So we're just gonna spirit stone. Increase the spirit gauge. Still haven't told me what the spirit gauge is. Okay, there we go.
So why was this made to have some sort of Wii Soul Calibur game?
So they made it a prequel to Soul Calibur 2, I think, basically. Because Soul Calibur
yes.
1, it's just Siegfried, right?
Yeah. And 2 sold best on the GameCube. Granted, due to its crossover character.
Link.
So...
What?
Yeah, someone thought this was a good idea.
Is it possible to dodge?
I feel like I remember there being a dodge button, but I also might have just over-leveled everything.
Not over yet.
Oh god.
I like how the red dot on the map symbolizing the boss doesn't actually move.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Here we go.
New party member.
Why was the dragon missing a leg in the cutscene? It was? I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either.
I expected more from you.
Here's Ivy. Quest complete. Max combo 5. Oh, that's right. Oh, not a legendary hero. We are, in fact, a newcomer.
We're going all the way down to newcomer.
Gotta rank up. Ivy, you're late. I just wanted to see how well that boy would do. Give him a break, Ivy. Anyway, what'd you think? I guess he's alright. It's too bad he's a little young. Would you get serious? Well, I must admit, I didn't think a boy like him would be chosen by Soul Edge. You jealous, Ivy? Of course. After all, I've been after that sword for years. I'd actually love to take it away from you right here and now. Remember your promise, Ivy. I know. I'll help you until Barbaros is defeated. After that, I will do as I please. I'm sure he's a boy. What did you say? Hey, calm down. Anyway, Soul Edge is just an old sword until it's resurrected. It's an old sword that talks to you and also managed to unleash a bunch of evil demons called evils. So, you know. Alright, that's settled then. Siegfried, like you, I'd be searching for Soul Edge shards by Imperial command. That evil back there was a guardian. I know, that's why I wanted to call you back. I finally know how to defeat it.
Capital G Guardian.
Oh my god. Can't be sure how accurate it is. I'll show you, come on. You saw that huge evil, right? It's a monster that annihilated thousands of soldiers in the Imperial Army. Did it do that by repeatedly using its, like, ground fire ability or something? We call evils like those Guardians. Seems like a weird name for something that is not, in fact, guarding anything at all. Never mind, they guard the shards of Soul Edge. I should have known.
Oh, so we have a shard. Oh no, we didn't kill it. We only got it to half
kill it,
health.
we just drove it away. The world can easily be changed by altering one of its roots. Save complete. Cypress Arena or the Xenon Mansion? Do we have to do both of these missions? I don't remember.
I forget.
Let's go find Leonardo at the Timeless Mansion. Ivy showed up to take the last hit and take the XP. Damn. Legends of Dragons, they all originate from one source. What's up?
So Ivy has that one really stupid command in the fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
The one where it's like, I forgot what it was. It was like 376213A or something like that.
Okay.
That command is Namco's phone number.
Oh, right.
Or was Namco's phone number, because the idea was like, if you can't do the command throw, call Namco.
Where do all the dragon stories in the world originate from one source? Story about one monster became different legends in various regions. Okay. The guardian we are after is that monster. So it's just been hanging around, like Soul Edge didn't awaken it then. Guardian Fafnir is a dragon that slaughtered thousands of soldiers in the Imperial armor. Yes, we talked about this already. Now you fought him once, you can see how impossible it is to defeat him unless he's on the ground. I mean, yeah, but he never left the ground.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. Can't do any damage to him with a sword once he takes flight. Well, not with that attitude. We'll need a weapon that can shoot him down from the air. Finally found someone who's developed a weapon that can shoot him down. World-renowned artist, a genius. He's also famous as a scientist. Rumored that he died, but apparently he's in London. Aren't you from London, Ivy?
That's even worse.
Yeah, can't think of a worse fate. The Xenon Mansion. The mansion said to be inhabited by many alchemists. Were the French alchemists, Nicolas Flamel, and Zenon the Italian. Zenon the Italian! That's just his title. It's not Nicholas the French, but it is Zenon the Italian. This is the most notable thing about him. Completely overrun by evils. Scientist is living there. But in the thing surrounded by evils. Let's go and get rid of all the evils from that house. Let's do it. Who do we want to play as? Do we play as Ivy Replicant, or should we continue playing as Siegfried?
We can give Ivy a try.
Let's give it, alright. Oh, and then our 2C. I don't remember how this works. I think there's a character switching mechanic, if I remember now.
Yeah, and you can also play co-op.
Oh. BC, BZ, or CZ?
Why is there 3 separate inputs for one thing?
You won't go back alive.
That's a good question.
You could have had 2 more buttons.
Yeah, to do something.
It's like DMC Devil May Cry having 2 dodge buttons in its original release. And no lock-on button. And then they their definitive edition switched one of the 2 dodge buttons for a lock-on button like it should have had the whole time.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's how you dodge.
Oh. Oh no, it's direction based too. This is me pulling it back every time.
This game is gonna be great. I can tell already.
Oh god. I remember now. I remember everything. Step attacks. Ow.
And there's attacks you have to do while dodging. This is gonna be fun.
I know. Oh, wait. You know what I forgot to do once I finish this room?
Drink?
What? Oh my god. I promise I'm swinging horizontally. The remote is so... The base remote functionality is so fucked. I'm mad that I also played through, I think, Call of Duty 3 while using the remote, and that one had like QTE events that you had to like
Oh
swing
god.
with. It wasn't good. Alright. Here comes shot number 4.
The one I remember is Okami, the Wii version, was actually the first version I played because I didn't have a PS2.
Oh yeah?
And so because you have to like, it's not like a hard window, but there's a window that you have to. Back on the PS2 was press the attack button, but on the Wii version it was waggle to combo.
You
And
hate to
I
see
could
that.
not get the timing down for anything besides the Rosary, which had the most generous timing window. So I was just like locked out of using half the weapons in Okami on the Wii. And then I got the PS3 version when I got a PS3, and I could finally play the game as intended.
Nice. I think the one thing I remember people talking about was like the brush, like being able to brush was nice with the remote because you could
Yes.
just point it at the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that was the one thing that was kind of I missed when I played it on a traditional controller. I thought that green orb was healing, but no, it just refilled your already full super bar.
Oh, got her.
Nice.
The way that it locks on, like I know that it's doing this to be helpful, but also like it just locks on and then like I can't do anything.
We were trying to break the pot.
I hate navigating these hallways. I'm always worried that maybe I fuck. Oh, excuse me.
I promise you won't suffer. Rabbit, how about this?
All right. Oh, excuse me. a little close.
It's Ivy, can you blame it?
Yeah, true. Does the dash thing
Just
have
saying.
iframes? I think. But if I can't dash in the direction I want, does that work? Also, yeah, there's just a rock in this mansion. Like, I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
Stand back! I'll make you disappear!
Guess I should have left that. Don't know if they despawn or not. Don't you just love all the very interesting level design on display here? I love to walk forward through a hallway into another room to kill a bunch of the same enemies.
Oh, that's this whole game.
I know.
I'll make you disappear!
God, the character switching is so bad.
Oh my god.
At least switch characters with like a cool kick, like in Marvel vs. Capcom.
The spike still hurts you going down. That's shit.
10 out of 10 game design. Oh, we got big dudes.
I remember.
And magic users.
Mm.
That okay, that like getting hit animation, well, I'm pretty sure you can get stun locked in this game. It would not surprise me. It seems bad enough that that would be a thing that can happen.
God. Oh my god.
Oh.
We did it!
Now do you understand the difference between...
Well, Soroka, at least one of us is gonna have fun this stream.
Oh, bonus. What's our rank now?
We leveled up? Oh god, is it gonna do this after every mission?
Yeah, we're a quartz fighter! Welcome to my nefarious square room with several enemies. We got rid of all the evils.
All the evil.
Did you find that scientist? No. He's good, look. What? So you got rid of the evils. It seems I'm in your debt. It's Leonardo da Vinci from Fate.go. Where did you come from? There are many
They're
devices
hotter
in
than
this
Fate
house.
Grand Order.
I was hiding in the cellar. Yes, I am.
I forgot it was actually Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah. Are you the one that will create a weapon that can shoot down a dragon? Shoot down a dragon? Yeah, a weapon they say you developed. A weapon, yeah, that weapon that you developed to shoot down a dragon. A dragon, you say?
This is the worst dialogue.
We needed to defeat the Guardian, Fafnir. Oh, that thing. I did build it professing that it could shoot down dragons, but... Well, it's only theoretical. I have no proof it can actually do that. For all, I've never actually encountered a dragon. However, if I say that my weapon can slay a dragon, then it has the power to do so.
Sure.
Sure. It should have more than enough power to kill an evil. Shooting one to the ground won't be a problem at all.
There's a big difference between an evil and a guardian.
I know. From His Majesty the Emperor, who... The Holy Roman Emperor, who has literally no jurisdiction here in London, but... Okay, alright. Can't ignore the suffering of any of others, anyways, I am human. It's crossed the channel. What? That sword. It's solid, isn't it? You best not to rely too heavily on that sword, young man. Power can never truly recover or protect anything. Well, sorry Leonardo, but we haven't unlocked the alternate weapons for Siegfried yet, so... we're gonna rely on this sword a lot. Also, it's funny how, like, everyone's like, you should really not be using that sword, and Siegfried's like, fuck you, do what I want. Alright, it's arena time. The Cyprus
I guess you do
arena.
have to do both of them.
I guess so. Oh god. Yes, we have need of a weapon that can defeat a dragon. Certainly, I have created a weapon that can defeat a dragon. Are you Leonardo? Do you really have the power to defeat does your invention really have the power to defeat a dragon? A dragon,
I just realized,
they say.
can you not redo missions in this game? Oh no, what if you need to... I feel like I was able to grind somewhere.
There's probably, like, missions that are repeatable or something.
Yeah.
The Guardian is based in the old city cathedral in the far north. The cathedral itself has been sealed and no one has set foot since the Swedes conquered their neighbors, the Finns, 300 years ago.
Oh,
Even I
Famitsu
know
gave
that.
this...
Sorry?
Famitsu gave this game a 7776.
Out of 10?
I mean, out of 10, yeah. So the thing with Famitsu is I don't really take much stock in their reviews when they say a game is good, because they're kind of like IGN, but when they say a game is bad, yeah, run.
Oh no. Yeah, it's funny because, like, I remember everybody going like, oh, you know, Famitsu says this game's, like, really good, so, like, you know, it's gonna be really good, guys, and it's like, this seems, like, not correct. Like, I feel like Famitsu has, like, had just as many misses as anything else.
Yep.
I'm preparing the next shot. I'm ready. Is that the extent of your information network? What's that mean? I found the keys to the cathedral. I acquired information that it is here in Cyprus, home of the Eastern Fortress of the Republic of Venice. Apparently, when the former king of Sweden visited the island, he lost it on a bet at the tournament.
You know, I completely forgot Soul Calibur lore just has, like, real countries.
Yeah, because it takes place in the 1500s or something.
Yeah.
Cyprus is located next to the Ottoman Empire, and that's controlled by Barbaros. It's already under the control of evils. You can destroy them and take it. But the boy is right. Let's go. Oh, I'm hearing those Soul Calibur noises in the select screen, and I'm feeling real sad.
Yeah.
You better amuse
Oh, this map is from Soul Calibur 2, kind of, sorta.
This is literally a Soul Calibur 2 stage.
Transcending history of the world.
God, I love the Soul Calibur 2 announcer.
It's so good. Replicant, we gotta figure out how, but we're gonna play Soul Calibur 2 one day.
Hell yeah.
I have the HD version on PS3, and it feels real weird to play without a GameCube controller.
Is it available on like modern platforms?
Not modern platforms, I don't believe. But they re-released it.
Oh yeah,
PS3.
PS3 360. My stick works on PS3, so hell yeah, I would just have to pull it out of the thing. Damn, these all suck.
Yeah. Basically everything in this game is a complete pushover. I think I'm remembering now, I think I got stuck at the point where I'm supposed to actually fight the dragon for real. I think I remember that being, like, just a huge pain. What is that attack?
I'm sorry, like I said, at least one of us is gonna have fun today.
Oh fuck, you know what I never did? Much better. Ow, excuse me. Back up into this. Oh, it wasn't even a health potion. It was a fucking spirit.
We got super.
Oh, we got full meter. We have burst. That that was an interesting choice on the lock-on's part. Don't know why you came to that conclusion that I wanted to lock onto the person over on my side instead of the person I'm running right at, but okay.
Fine.
Oh, there are special enemies that will drop items when defeated.
How many waves does this mission have?
Look, we only had the budget for a 2 GB DVD. Actually, I don't even know if does you even think there's a gigabyte of game data on this game disc?
I go check.
Go for it.
I'm curious now. I'm gonna check. The file size of this game is 1.42 gigs.
What the fuck is on this thing? Yay, we did it!
This is pointless.
If it was a modern game, I'd be like, oh, it's uncompressed sound effects, because that's what always happens nowadays.
It's not even like FMVs, because
Yeah.
it's all cut in. So this is the key to the Old City Cathedral. A cathedral that's been sealed for 300 years. Seems a little rude. One good story my sister told me a long time ago, when the Swedish army invaded. A force led by the warrior Sigurd barricaded themselves in a cathedral in Turktu. Fought the Swedes until their last man fell. Fearing Sigurd's curse. I really miss my sister's stories. Did he just, like, have to go sit in a corner for a little while thinking about his sister, I guess? We now have the weapons we need to destroy the Guardian Fafnir and the key to the Old City Cathedral. I guess this is it. No, okay, maybe I did do maybe I did beat the dragon. My weapons are going to kill a dragon. Whoops, I... Sure, Barbaros is still head for Vienna even now. Let's go defeat Fafnir and get the Shard of Soul Edge. Once again, I assumed it was like an old city cathedral in Cyprus, but no, it's an old city cathedral in Sweden. Like, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. The king lost, the Swedish king lost the key in a bet at the arena, but also, like, who the fuck would want that bet? Oh yeah, here's a key to a cathedral. Does that, like, also give you, like, ownership of the cathedral if you win it or something?
Don't think about things too much.
Yeah. Just think about sweet liquor easing the pain. I'm out of Jack Daniels. Time for the Grand Louis. Alright, Old City Cathedral. Defeat the Guardian Fafnir. Sorry to make you come all this way. Not that you really had a choice. This weather is harsh on an old man like me. Place where the warriors Sigurd make it last stand. I don't know why I keep calling him Sigurd. Dragon Slayers. The weapons. The weapons made specifically to kill dragons. That's why I called them Dragon Slayers. The weapons that you sought me out for to make. I named them after an ancient weapon. I think it's a marvelous name. Did you literally call them Dragon Slayers? Is that the ancient weapon?
Yes. This guy does not look enthused.
I'm a genius, you know. We only set them up at the top of the tower beyond the cathedral. The tower is surrounded by eagles, and how we can get them up. I think that's the only possible solution. Get them set up and make a run for it.
But he said the Dragon Slayer could kill the evils, so why is this a problem?
It shouldn't be a problem for us to defeat Fafnir and take Soul Edge's shard. Look, he didn't specify which kind of evils. It turns out it's only dragons.
Let's go.
Like Dragon Slayer weapons in Fire Emblem, they're only good against dragons. That's not even remotely true. There's no weapons. Oh, look! Oh, we got destructible terrain. Only the finest for 2007. All this destructible terrain, just like Battlefield.
I've been playing that BattleBit game because a friend talked me into picking it up, and it's pretty fun.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've seen people it's been in the top sellers. It could actually outsold the Steam Deck, just in terms of, and that's based on not sold. That's not based on even on sales, but rather like revenue, like total revenue or something.
Yeah.
And it's outsold that, which is really amazing. I definitely need to pick it up myself at some point.
Maybe EA will make a good Battlefield game eventually.
Unlikely. You don't even let me lock on? Oh no.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh no. Oh no.
The columns are having their revenge. Oh. I'm so fucking smart. No, I'm not.
Oh, you have to do horizontal. Oh, what if we do have direction-specific stuff later?
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna rely so heavily on the 3 vertical combo.
Good old reliable.
It never fails. We need to go get the other one.
Oh man, I bet there's gonna be a square room with some enemies at the end of this hallway.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, do you have to do this?
I'll fight
fight you.
This is so bad.
It really is as bad as I remember. I was like, you know what? Maybe Child Soroka was a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what they're doing. But no, this is exactly as bad as I remembered it.
But, see, this is why I need to play my favorite bad old game on stream at some point.
What's that?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Amuse me.
When you get all endings run.
So I
All
did
endings
that.
Percent. Oh, nice.
I've done that already. It's...
Or not the all endings, the all routes.
Yeah. I've straight up have gotten that
Oh my god.
as a kid. Because that's kind of what happens when you get like 2 new video games per year, like
Per
one on
year,
your birthday
yeah.
and one at Christmas. You do some stupid stuff.
There's an old song.
I
Yeah.
100%ed Final Fantasy III on the DS because of that.
That's the one that's like, they've ramped up the difficulty real bad, right?
Yeah, so because the game couldn't handle 8 enemies on screen, like the original like Famicom version, and it could only do 3, they tripled every enemy's stats to accommodate.
Wonderful.
Except they did that regardless of if they could even appear in a group of 8. Also, some of the enemies could also do 2 or 3 attacks per turn, again to accommodate for the fact that there could not be 8 enemies on screen.
I remember I tried playing the DS version of 4 and just getting like
Yeah.
completely fucked by Kagzana.
The DS version of 4... so 4 is one of my favorite games in the series. I hate the DS version because I do not like the augment system and the extremely unnecessary buffs a lot of the enemies got in order to deal with the augment system. The best way to play FF4 is the PSP version. Because you have the most extra so you have all of the Game Boy Advance extra content. You have a better soundtrack because you're not limited by that awful GBA sound card. And then you also have the After Years if you're one of the people who actually thinks the After Years is worth playing.
Yeah, just in case. Alright, here we go. Let's go fight the dragon.
Oh.
It's time for Fafnir. I definitely gotta pick up the Pixel remasters and just like Final Fantasy.
I do wish 4 and 6 had the extra GBA content, but they're perfectly fine games without it.
But I guess I have to dodge that.
Here we go.
I'll fight you.
I can try and jump over that, I guess.
I guess blocking it at least, you did some shit, but...
I'll use the dragon killers. Okay, well, are you gonna like line yourself up in front of a dragon killer?
What if you have to time it?
Do.
Oh, there we go. We stay there long enough. Yes. That did no damage.
Thanks, Leonardo, you useless piece of shit.
Why did we need these again?
To knock him out of the sky.
How do you dodge that?
I don't know. Probably jump over it. It really, really favoring this one, huh? Oh, you hate to see that.
Oh, okay, that's how you dodge it.
It, Seems like he's completely invulnerable when I'm launching an attack. You really hate to see that. Oh, you piece of shit! Get back here!
Okay, he's landing. Thank God. Low Alder meter. I see how he's killed thousands of people now.
Yeah. We did it. We killed the dragon. Oh my god.
So this is the power of Soul Edge.
Yeah. Soul Edge did a lot of heavy lifting in that fight.
Now do you understand the difference between...
You misjudged your ability.
Quest complete.
We did it. We got an A rank. God, you remember there's like multiplayer stuff in this too?
We're doing this every... It'll get faster as we rank up.
You're a crystal fighter. So this is Soul Edge shards. Soul Edge is filled with power. And you've done it, boy. My Dragon Slayers actually slew a dragon. Let's not get too hasty. Let's not jump to conclusions here, Leonardo. Your Dragon Slayers helped. They certainly lived up to their name. Let's hold on here. I'm pretty sure the actual slaying was done by a bunch of swords. They were held to set them up, though. Slade and Light. I'll be taking my leave now. Come see me again if you need help defeating the Guardians. There are still evil on the second floor of the Xenon Mansion, but I'm sure I'll manage. We really didn't bother cleaning out the mansion much at all, did we?
No, we found Leonardo when we got out.
Yeah.
Would you rather have spent twice as long in there?
True. Power of Soul Edge after it absorbed that shard. Feel it. The sword's might. Really? Feel a great eagle coming from that sword.
Not capitalized.
Yeah, no, this is not. We're not sticking evils in the sword, but we're just sticking evil in the sword. You got that?
I got it memorized.
It's very funny to me. Like, in a better game, I feel like you could do something where it's like everybody knows that this sword is evil and that like it's a terrible idea to rely on, but like they still got to do it because they've got no choice.
Yeah.
But not this game. We should go back to His Highness. Wait, hey, look! I finally found you. It's Joachim.
This guy looks like he's gonna die.
He's absolutely going to die. Vienna is currently under siege by the army of the Ottoman Empire. Damn, it's too soon. I guess the Imperial Army's more trouble than we thought. Let's go back now. It must be pretty dire for His Majesty to ask for help. We can't let Vienna fall. Imperial City of Vienna. Eliminate all enemies and defend the Imperial capital, Vienna. Alright, before I do this, I gotta uncork the Drambuie. Oh. It has an actual cork on it, too. Man. Alright, this Drambuie is like 5+ years old. Sure it's still good, though?
Wow, when you're cracking it open with me?
Yeah. On this occasion, what better occasion is there? So you've returned, Siegfried. How are things going? We're headed out to battle now. Iska will update you on the situation. Hey, wait. We will command the 7th Battalion. Form up quickly. We'll attack from the enemy's right. Men are ready. Oh, look at Michael. Look at this motherfucker. Snooty ass motherfucker.
I hope this guy dies.
Yes, my liege. Come, Burned. Joachim. Look at Burned. Burn looks like a fucking Fire Emblem, like, villain. He's got that... He's like the kind of knight that sits on the throne that you have to capture. And he's got like 1,000,000 defense, and you have to blow him up with magic, but he's got a javelin, so you gotta be careful. Those are really vets. His Majesty is heading out himself. Main fighting is still on the outside castle walls. Defense is crumbling, and the enemy soldiers are starting to penetrate the castle walls. When the Baron soldiers inside the walls, this is where you come in. There are 3 gates to the inner ramparts: central, east, and west. Oh god, is this actually like a defense mission?
Let's go.
Oh. Oh,
I didn't know this game
no!
had defense missions.
I really hope this isn't what I think it is. Suddenly, like, Dynasty Warriors style.
You better amuse me.
No, like, there's no way this game. 500 seconds. I would, but sorry, I gotta fight a bunch of skeletons first.
Oh, okay. I think you're just timed. I don't think it's a defense mission. I think you just have a time limit.
Oh. Siegfried?
Are you reliable?
No. I'm using the Wii mode. How can I possibly be reliable? Yeah, this is Siegfried doing this. It's very funny to me how, like, in anime ages, it's like, you could tell me that Siegfried is, like, in his 30s, and I'd believe it. But, like, apparently Siegfried is, like, this young, inexperienced knight who's, like, just gained a bunch of power because he's grabbed Soul Edge, and I would be like,
right.
What? It's just very funny to me that they consistently rely on, like, say that he's very young, and he just doesn't really look any younger than the other people. Well, their name Master Emperor, might as well die, like, you can totally trust me. Yeah. Damn kids these days. Hey, excuse me? Oh, they've set up rocket launchers. How about we target the rocket launchers? Oh, help me, Replicant.
Oh my god. What is this camera? At least they don't do much damage.
Yeah, that is the nice thing.
The central gate is in trouble. Hurry to the central gate. What's the status of the gates? They're holding out for now.
Don't let the Emperor's pet get all the glory. Show them the will of the Imperial Army.
Show them the will of the Imperial Army.
The one that was supposed to hold out for 2 months and then didn't.
I mean, they can't even hold up for 10 minutes, judging from the timer.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. You had to walk to Sweden.
Yeah.
Carrying 4 Dragon Slayers. Maybe that took 2 months.
Maybe. I guess Siegfried never learned about how the boats work. Big fan of these lizard men that just sit there and spew water all day. If it looks like I'm ever doing combos, I assure you that's entirely on accident.
It's fine. I'll hype you up. You're just doing these 1-frame lengths like a god with motion controls.
Oh, got a bunch of lizards. These just look like people. Like, are these meant to be evils too, or are they just like female Ottoman soldiers who learn?
I think these might just be female Ottoman soldiers. Yeah. Clearly, the Ottoman Empire is a bit more progressive because they have female soldiers without Siegfried making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Go help out at the east
Oh my
gate.
god.
Damn, they're coming again.
Is this the third gate? Are we almost done? I like how they say spawning.
There's nothing we can do.
Well, I mean, to be
Maybe
fair,
these-
they literally do spawn.
Maybe these are evils after all.
Maybe. The visual design language of these characters does not, like, scream Blizzard to me in the fucking slightest.
No. No, it's...
Like, if you had to point me, like, you told me, like, okay, you need to identify the ones that are spellcasters, I would not say the people who have the on legs. No, they're hanging from the gates.
There's just no way. We must retreat.
Why are they hanging from the gates?
Take your position. Crush you. We won't go back alive.
It's looking pretty grim. I know I'm playing Soul Calibur Legends after all.
Ow. I just realized those mace dudes must be like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Because I think Ivy's canonically like 6 something. Does she have a canon height?
I'm sure it says it in the profiles. Hello, Ocean. Good to see you.
She's 5'11".
That's really impressive for a lady in like the 1500s.
Where's Siegfried? How tall is Siegfried?
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh no! What?
I took a shot after that one. Ooh.
Yeah. You
So you're-
okay?
I'll be fine. We do not need you to interfere. Yeah, okay, buddy. We don't need civilians in our way. Buddy, do I even remotely look like a civilian to you? You'd better stand back the next time you are in the battlefield. Do you understand? Oh, he gives us the turn. War is not a playground. It's their prize. Imperial soldiers won't let them accept an outsider anyways because he's majesty.
Character designs are something. Yeah, they're great.
You have our gratitude. There's nothing wrong with humility, but Barbaros. We did not expect him to use evils as his soldiers. We must hurry.
I did. Speak for yourself.
Better to act in regret than to regret doing nothing. Is that not right, Siegfried? Back to the cathedral. Oh my god, we haven't even played an hour of this game.
And we've gotten to chapter 2.
Woohoo! Speedrunning this game. Now for the next shard. But we've also been busy. Yeah, okay, sure. Hunting party against Guardians to get shard. They've all failed. Guns, cannons, nothing could defeat them.
Oh, there's 6 chapters.
Oh god. 4 Guardians as well. An evil bite that resides in a temple in Egypt. All but the third was annihilated. No one came out.
Man, we are going places.
Woohoo. You can decide which to do first. The Old City Cathedral or the Temple of Amon.
Let's go back to the cathedral.
Defeat all enemies and
have-
investigate the altar of the evil god.
They have an evil god. That sounds important.
Yeah. Did you know that there's a passage that leads to the catacombs of the Old City Cathedral? This Emperor's investigative team went in after we defeated Fafnir, but no one came back.
I hope you're ready for asset reuse.
I mean, I saw that we didn't even open half the doors in the mansion map. I was prepared. You know, we had to put all of the gigabyte and a half towards I don't know, rendering Ivy's ass or something. Sure as hell wasn't making interesting maps. Hello, Kai. Good to see you too. Similar to the emblem of the cult ordered by Feigl Sistemus. See, the cult of Feigl Sistemus promising the Empire for a while. And the pretends that they are creating a golem. Is this where we see Astaroth, I guess? They've been inciting the public. Appearance of evils marks the beginning of the Armageddon described in their doctrine. Must investigate the catacombs of the old city cathedral. The fact that he's giving us more stuff to do means that he trusts us. Sure. Sure. God, I miss having... I sure hope I get to play as Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia soon.
Let's go. Let's go.
I forget when you get him.
I remember he's on
I
the
thought
pirate ship.
Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess. This game that I clearly care a lot about.
Do we actually care about spoiling this game?
No. I do appreciate that the skeletons spin around when I hit them with my horizontal whip sword. Oh, now we're going to the right this time.
Ooh.
Ooh, can I figure it out?
Holy shit, these character designs are so... Oh yeah, it's an alter message. I have not alt-tabbed into chat in a hot minute.
They sure are. Like, it's funny just how, like, Michael and Bernard are just these, like, random fucko characters you can immediately tell, because they look like, just like, Fire Emblem bosses.
Yeah.
I'll crush you. You won't go back alive.
What the fuck is this?
God, this camera.
It's good, let me tell you right now. As a woman who's endured many cameras over the years, this is certainly one of them. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you know, let's set the drinking and bad game stream at $1,000. No one's ever gonna reach that for a charity goal. There's no, like, experience or anything, so there's no reason for me not to just stick with Ivy and occasionally swap out to Siegfried to grab the occasional weapon upgrade.
I forget if this game is eventually going to have required character missions. I think it does later.
Oh god.
So, like, I think you might have to, like, start leveling other people a little bit. Like, I mean, obviously once we get them, because...
But, like, there's no level up apart from, like, leveling up their weapons, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm not 100%, but I don't think so.
Please, do a horizontal attack. Alright, here we go. We're ready. We're real.
You shall see hell.
Trying to think of what this game would be like split screen co-op, and I cannot imagine it being very good at all. Oh god, where's the other statue I have to do? Is it back this way? Yep. It's in the hallway. No? Okay. Oh.
I think it's good. I think that means you've got it.
It's a bunch of bricked up corridors.
Ivy's not the only thing bricked up.
Heyo.
I think that opened the door. No, it didn't. I'm confused.
Oh, I guess it has to be facing down towards the door. Oh. I see.
We're getting walled by a Soul Calibur Legends puzzle.
Truly a
Oh.
devious puzzle. What is this garbage? What is this?
It's Soul Calibur Legends.
You know what? Should have known.
Oh my god.
There we go, we're finally going into the catacombs. Whew, here we go.
I feel like I would rather play Drakengard than watch this. Or like from watching this.
Oh, that was very... Ow.
Oh, yeah, Demon Wall.
Oh, okay. Excuse me? Excuse me? What am I gonna do? The hitboxes on these are so fucked.
Now we're on the well-designed part of the game.
Oh my god. Yeah, you better fucking give me a full heal after that. It's Astaroth, everybody.
For a full heal for one character.
Hello, Billman. Things are going real good. We're just gonna fight Astaroth, and I'm gonna grab a shot in preparation. Here he is, the boy. You gonna lock onto him at any point? Oh. Yeah, I'll just get right on that.
I don't think that's ever mandatory. Thankfully.
Too easy. Grab it. Too easy. Grab it.
Easy every time.
Did it hurt?
Drunk gaming? Me? No, never. We're a Garnet fighter. We're ranking up Replicant. We're making it happen.
I think it's starting to hit you.
Me? No. Look at this book. This is information about the Guardians. What? He's still alive. Those made me. It's Astaroth Alpha. Feigl Sestimus. Feigl Sestimus, of course.
Of course it's Feigl Sestimus. Whatever that is.
This is the cult. Oh my god, it's the worst kind of like stuff that you see in a bunch of like things that are directly translated from Japanese, where it's just a bunch of like the cult's golem. Yes, this is the cult's golem. Oh my god, the cult's golem. This must be done by Feigl Sestimus. Feigl Sestimus? Yes, indeed. Feigl Sestimus.
Metal Gear?
Metal Gear. From golems from Captured Evils. We follow the cult. I must have recruited this thing here. You know where the others went? Asia Mountain. Oh yeah, you know, that really narrows it down, you know. Not a lot of mountains in Asia. It's pretty stupid. Oh god. Oops. I'm gonna be real sad if I manage to fuck up saving. Do you want to go to the Temple of Amon, or do we go on to the mountains of Asia? The Great Himalayas, in fact. What are we feeling?
I don't know. The Himalayas look pretty great.
Alright, you know what? Can't ignore that. Eliminate all enemies. Vital Sestimus' headquarters should be somewhere in these mountains. You're a traitor now, you can't go back. The Copley is an on-rank of Blood Pact above all else. They'll never forgive a traitor.
What are we
Here.
playing?
Discard. I guess even golems can feel sorrow. Myself and doing
Why is that?
destroyed my homeland. But then they always betrayed me and I was discarded. I said to the fact the way life is, there's no reason to protect those who discard you. This cold reminds me of when I was abandoned and wandered the world. I'll never forget. I was born in Hungary. It was a place that also gets very cold in the winter. I'm gathering wood before winter. It's a beautiful sight really with the smoke. Yes, thank you, Iska. That's enough, Iska. Yes, thank you, Siegfried. Alright. Who do we want as our secondary? Siegfried or Ivy?
You've been playing a lot of Ivy, so
So Siegfried then?
sure, why not?
Oh, yep, we're just in the mountains. We're in the snow. Like when Saijima Taigama fought that tiger barehanded. And it was a bear, excuse me. I'm a big fan.
Is Link in this one? Link is not in this one, but Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia is.
Yes. That was on the box. That was one of the reasons I bought it. I was like, I love Tales of Symphonia. And I love Soul
Did Soul
Calibur.
Calibur 3 have guest characters?
If it did, I don't remember them. I remember the gimmick basically just being you create the character. Oh, I see.
Oh, 3 had Cosmos
Oh, like Cosmos
from
from...
Xenosaga.
Oh. That's... a thing.
Lloyd Irving, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, Lloyd Irving. It's really him.
Oh, and I forgot Kratos was in the PSP game.
Oh, he was?
The God of War Kratos.
Oh, that guy.
Not Tales of Symphonia Kratos.
I was gonna laugh for a second. I was like, that's interesting. I wonder how much I'd enjoy Tales of Symphonia if I ever played it. The answer's probably
Fun
not
game.
much, unfortunately.
It's a fun game.
I remember it being pretty fun, but I also remember like the idea of like an RPG where you can like input basic fighting game commands to be pretty novel. And I tried to play Tales of Symphonia Tales of Vesperia on stream a couple years ago, and I kind of bounced off because I'm like, there's so
Right.
much fucking game. And like, I don't like how I try to treat this as like an action RPG, and it's really not. It's like, it's an RPG first, and action second.
Right.
The natural Himalayan steam vents. The natural Himalayan ice columns. Truly majestic. The natural Himalayans lock on camera.
Oh, God. One of the Soul Calibur said Yoda and Darth Vader. Yeah, that was 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think Yoda was broken, if I remember correctly.
I mean, the dude's tiny, so like
That was one of the problems. He had a really stupid hitbox. He was banned in
Oh.
tournament play. Well, actually, he was banned in tournament play because he was exclusive to one of the consoles, not because he was broken, but... Yeah.
Makes sense. It's unfortunate that he banned because he's exclusive, but then again, I can not blame people from
They put,
Star Killer, Darth Vader, and thank you for the follow, by the way. A bunch of goofy Soul Calibur characters over the years. I think that definitely the Star Wars ones are the goofiest to me.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's anything that I could possibly think that was like any goofier than that. I'm gonna leave that
also,
there. Let's see if it spears. Sorry, but
since I mentioned God of War Kratos was in the PSP game, semi-related to that, God of War Kratos was also in the Mortal Kombat PSP game, but they had a really funny clause in the contract.
Oh.
Where he wasn't allowed to like show fear or pain, so he's getting brutally dismembered in the fatalities, but he just has this blank expression on his face.
That's incredible. Which was my fave Soul Calibur game. I went all the way to the final battle class and got every weapon in Soul Calibur Legends. Alright, you just built a different stuff than I am. Oh god, I'm being attacked by the Himalayan Reaper monks. Oh god. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, I'm gaming. I did a cool move. Why is there just a bunch of monks in here? Why are they all Reaper mains?
They're guarding the catacomb.
From
you.
I guess. Well, you can all come into my command grab. Yes, because I craved every weapon. You know what? Totally understandable. Weapons are cool. I don't think this game looks bad, especially for the time. A lot of it is the fact that I have to do motion controls for all of the inputs.
Yeah.
And also the fact that the level design is extremely uninspired. We got a new weapon for Ivy. Damn, there's no one around. Yeah, maybe because we killed everyone in here. Arcelus, who are you? What are you doing here? You've got to be kidding. Who are you? Wait. Iska, is that you? How are your studies progressing? Hello, Professor. It's been a while. This is Parcelus, an alchemist and my old professor. I taught him many things at the University of Basel. Were you ever able to call a false human being a homunculus? What are you talking about? No alchemist can really make a homunculus. Iska, my buddy. I think you're getting a bunch of stuff in Ruben. Namesake comes from the Legend of Dragoon for PS1. I beat it 530 plus times since 2001 at 100% 50 hours. I'm thankful they finally ported it to PS5 and PS4. Plus. That's pretty cool.
Legend of Dragoon's a fun game.
Final weapon designs for everyone actually look sick. Nice. I don't imagine we're getting those unless you just get them as part of the story. Because
no, there's a post game to this.
Oh yeah, God, we're not even getting there. You stole my text. What are you talking about? You probably burned it up. Iska, my buddy, you're a terrible liar. You and burned teaching text. Medical text by Galen. Nothing was useless, so I burned it. That's all. That's how I was kicked out of the university. Lately, I've been pursuing the secrets of evils and the Guardians. That's why I had to come all the way out here. Took me in. We're on a journey to defeat the army of the Ottoman Empire that is surrounding the capital. Ah, that giant Barbaros. So Vienna has not fallen.
He just says it so casually.
Yeah. The Emperor is well known as a strategist. Sure, that's really what he reminded me of, a strategist. Replicant probably made that you should probably look into Legend of Jigger and Soroka. One day there's a bunch of RPGs on the PS1 that I would like to play. Like Vagrant Story. That's why we're
Vagrant
hunting
Story
for
was
garbage.
good.
I can imagine. You can't be serious. Humans have no chance against Guardians. Actually, there is a way. It turns out if you just put a bunch of ballistas on a tower, you can kill them pretty easy, honestly. As long as you have Soul Edge. I almost
That
wish
too.
I had never swapped over to Siegfried for that mission, just so it'd be like, yeah, you totally need Soul Edge for this. So this is Soul Edge. It's finally
Oh,
been
this guy's
found.
evil.
You see, I'm going with you. Why? There's no reason for you to come. I'm interested in the cursed sword, Soul Edge, as an alchemist. Why did Soul Edge and Soul Calibur appear at this time? Why did evils appear? Don't you want to know? Evils were born from the evil seed that was created by Soul Edge. Everyone knows that. Then why are evils siding with Barbaros, who holds Soul Edge's counterpart, Soul Calibur? Well, you should always question generally accepted notion. So is there a problem going along with you? It's decided then. Let's go. Hey, wait. Okay, I'm taking a quick break, and then we'll resume in a couple minutes. I hope I can make it out of this chair without over. I'll see you in a couple minutes. I'm okay. But I will catch you in a couple minutes, and we'll come back to this.
Yep.
This beautiful, beautiful game. Okay, be right back. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's time for the
Hey,
Temple
guys.
of Ammon. Defeat all enemies and rescue Sophitia. Oh, we're getting Sophitia, everybody!
Let's go.
Sophitia is a Greek warrior. She took up the rear guard of the defeated army in the last expedition, fought until everyone last one of them could escape. When she saw me, the final soldier escaped, she closed the door to the outside. Still can't forget the smile on her face at the end. Because of her, the third edition was able to come back, but I'm sure she's still alive somewhere in the temple. How do you figure that? Like, apart from the fact that she's a main character, unless that's just literally what you're assuming this is on. Will you rescue her?
I think that is what they're assuming it's based on.
Doesn't matter as long as she'd get in the way. If we happen to find her, we'll rescue her. Fine, just do as you please. I'll be waiting outside. You're on your own, boy. Why, Ivy? You said you'd help us. It's fine, I'll do this by myself. I can handle a guardian all on my own. We don't have time to waste, let's go. Oh, this is a Siegfried-only mission. We don't even get Astaroth.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a good thing I've been putting upgrades into Siegfried whenever I see them. Oh, we got new enemies, everybody. We got mummies, who seem to be basically functionally equivalent to...
They're just skeletons with a different,
They got ice breath. That's different, right? It's not like we've seen anything that uses any kind of, like, water or ice breath before.
Oh, new puzzle. We get to cut the chains to open the doors.
We saw that in the last one, actually.
Oh,
Himalayas. Wow, Sig, Replicant, are you telling me you weren't paying perfect attention to everything that's happening in this game? I thought you loved this game.
I don't even remember what the sword upgrades do. Are they? I think they're temporary attack buffs.
No, they increase the level of your weapon.
Oh.
Because you can level up every single weapon individually.
For
Because our
some
Soul Edge Alpha is level 2 now.
Do we get to go hunt for some more statues to turn towards those?
You know it. What the fuck? How? I don't know how to get past that. I tried dodging and I tried jumping.
I think this game's just impossible to no damage run.
God, I don't even want to fucking think about that. Game Champ 3000. Can you beat Soul Calibur 3 without taking... Soul Calibur Legend without taking damage? I feel real bad for her.
I still love how there's that one review of Devil May Cry 1 where the person, or it's like a review video on YouTube, it's a few hours long, but he had to S-rank no damage run the entire game to illustrate the 2 points of the game where you actually are required to take damage as a net negative.
So, like, this was an attempt to show the game in a negative way.
No, he loves the game, but it's like, yeah, so there's these 2 points where you have to take damage, and to really reinforce that, I'm gonna no damage run the rest of the game.
Goddamn. Devil May Cry is like a really, like, it's a really interesting game, just because it's like, it was built out of a prototype of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why, like, there's the fixed camera angles, and why you're fighting, like, a bunch of, like, zombie kind of things.
Yep. Actually, a combination of Resident Evil 4 and Onimusha.
That's right, because you could juggle enemies in Onimusha as a glitch, and people were like,
Yep.
oh, it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Unlike this is not cool.
You can't juggle in this game, really. That's the problem.
Yeah, you know, if this game had juggling, it could be a lot better.
Waggle juggling.
Oh god, don't even joke. I did actually play the first Onimusha because it was re-released on Steam, or not Steam,
right.
Switch, and Steam too. But I think I had beaten Resident Evil 2, and I was really in the mood for like that kind of like item to item to unlock door shit puzzle.
Right.
It's actually pretty cool game. Now I gotta figure out a way to play the third game where you play as famed actor Jean-Paul Renault. He's just there.
I remember one of my friends. This was back during like the what was it, like 6th gen or 5th gen console wars.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there she is.
He insisted that Onimusha Blade Warriors is better than Melee.
You know what? I respect his opinion. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, this way. Is she possessed? Is she evil? Oh. No, we gotta fight another fucking demon.
These are the worst enemies in the game so far. I don't know if it gets worse, which is why I'm specifying so far.
I hate this game so much. We're gonna game over here in a second.
I'm having fun.
Alright, that's a shot. Oh my god. Fuck off. Fuck off! Right at the end. I hate this game. I hate
At least
this
you
game
still
so
get
much.
experience.
Yeah. Get to rank up to be the next kind of warrior. I'm so sorry, Crazy Dragon Mistress, but I don't like this game.
Oh hey, you got the D.
Woohoo! Failed the quest, but I still got the D. That's what we call a pass in this world, baby.
I have to get stronger.
I have to get stronger.
Well, I mean, you leveled up from that, so you did get stronger.
It's true. I don't know what getting stronger really does in this game, but I did it.
I'm gonna assume more damage and attack. Honestly, they should have just made this a Muso game.
That'd be pretty cool, but somehow I don't think that they were trusting the Wii to be up to the task.
I think Warriors Orochi 2's on the Wii, or one of them is, maybe one. I don't remember when those ones came out, but I know there's one on the Wii.
There's one on the 3DS. There's a Samurai Warriors on the 3DS that I have.
Oh god, that sounds horrible.
It's not bad, actually. Oh god.
I haven't played a Muso game in a while.
Same. I have 8 that I've been trying to get through, but it has no cloud saves on Steam, so...
Oh. 8 Extreme Legend is still probably like one of the best games in the series.
Oh, because 9 had this garbage open world thing.
Okay.
James
Okay,
Lannister I'm talking about.
So the open world thing is really funny. First of all, it's funny because they were obligated to put out like 2 years of DLC because they sold that season's pass in the pre-order. So despite the fact that no one likes 9, they had to keep supporting it forever.
Can I, like,
but
put
then...
these... Oh no. Sorry,
Wait,
go for
what?
it. You can put out the flames with your sword if you swing it.
Oh. But when they announced Warriors Orochi 4, literally the very first thing they said was there is no open world. With Warriors Orochi 4 being like the next Warriors game after 9. War wasn't like super great either, but like at least it was like you could have fun with it.
Is 4 the one that had the like young Oda Nobunaga? Oh god, the young Oda Nobunaga, or is that a different? Fuck off.
4. I forget if it had young Oda Nobunaga. That was the all the Greek gods and shit. That was a thing in 4.
It was?
Yeah.
The Greek gods just came to Japan? Is that the gimmick?
Yeah, kinda.
Great.
the other funny thing is I remember there was like a viral tweet with Samurai Warriors 4, for Empire specifically, because someone was like, "Oh look, there's a gamer mode," because there's a thing in the option to remove female characters.
What the fuck? Is it like meant to be like some like historical mode or something?
So when I was mentioning it to one of my friends, that's actually what she said. And I think to an extent that's one of the reasons. But the actual reason is because since like the game tries to generally, like with the exception of like whatever your thing does in For Empires, it usually tries to follow kind of what happened, or at least is biased towards that. Which also means that who was the guy on the cover? There were a couple characters, actually, not just the one, who would very likely get married before your female self-insert character could hook up with them. But if you remove all of the female characters from the game except yours...
Oh. Yeah, because like the Dynasty Warriors games, I remember someone stating that they were actually like really popular with like ladies because they feature a bunch of hot men and what.
Yeah. Yep. Samurai Warriors is always funny. Because like Dynasty Warriors doesn't have, like, the whole like Three Kingdoms thing doesn't have too much super controversial stuff, but Samurai Warriors does. So you end up with every game kind of going like, it follows Oda Nobunaga's rise to power, and then all of these legendary battles between like Uesugi Kenshin and Shingen Takeda, and then guns get invented and cavalry's like useless now. And then Oda gets assassinated by Mitsuhide Akechi. And then Hideyoshi Toyotomi rules for a little bit. Let's skip this part.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
we'll gloss over his invasion of Korea.
Yep, he does some stuff. We're just gonna gloss over. Anyways, it's the Battle of Sekigahara.
Everybody, we love this Battle of Sekigahara. Oh, here's Sophia.
Yeah. But yeah, there's always this 20-year chunk that just gets glossed over really quickly in narration. Because the Korean market's big.
Did you remember, actually, speaking of this Korean market and this game, did you know that there's, I think in Soul Calibur 2, and I think of a couple of the other ones, Mitsurugi is actually replaced by a Western-style knight called, like, Arthur or something?
Yeah.
Just because, like, obviously they do not care for the samurai in Korea for various obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's a every boy is mine mode. It's a good mode right there. 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Oh god. Sophitia, you're alive. Yes, turns out we're being held in a stasis circle. As are you, Iska.
There was also with Like a Dragon 2 Kiwami. Because secret Koreans are a big part of the plot. During the marketing thing, one of the like actors, I don't know, like either accidentally let slip like a really bad slur for Korean people in Japanese.
Oops.
But he almost single-handedly got the game banned in Korea.
Oh my god. That reminds me of in Zero, where like a bunch of Chinese characters show up, or like half Chinese characters, and then there's like the Chinese assassin who like they didn't even bother hiring a Chinese voice actor. It's very clearly like a Japanese man just reading Chinese out phonetically, and the dude looks like this like Frankenstein like homunculus.
And the Chinese version is really pretty.
Yeah, he's like he's an actual actor that they replaced.
Yeah.
Which probably better, honestly. I don't really appreciate having like a bunch of like Chinese Frankensteins. Like fighting evil with evil. I don't approve of that method, but I guess it can't be helped. But after Barbatos is defeated, everybody's what? You have a legend in your hands, a legendary cursor, and all desire it and pursue it. That's why the way you pursue Soul Edge may greatly differ from those that the others do. We have to defeat Barbaros. The whole world would be under his control. The whole world under the control of the Turks. We can't have that. Sign on to become a dog of the Empire. Let's go against the Guardian Ammon one more time. There's one problem. I placed a powerful seal in the inner door last time in order to save us. Desperate, so it's very powerful and even I can't break it. We'll go talk to Leonardo about it. We say we can visit him anytime. Yeah, Leonardo knows all about magical seals.
We're gonna be doing this every time.
He's an intellectual genius who had the attention of the whole world not long ago. Well, he doesn't
When
look
he was
like
slaying
it.
the dragon?
Yeah. Let's go see Leonardo. We're back to the mansion, everybody! It's time to clear out the second floor. We're a Ruby fighter. Finally, we're becoming an idol. Back to the mansion! This is why you can't revisit stories, because we gotta reuse them. What, you again? Didn't think you'd be coming so soon. Who are you? Oh, it's you. Just the false human beings, homunculi? No, I'm not interested in those. I found something much more interesting. Like evils and
Soul
guardians.
Edge?
And Soul Edge, and Soul
Yeah.
Calibur.
I was joking.
Rumored you had died. What do you mean? Something else we wanted to ask you. A really strong seal's been putting them, we can't remove it. Leonard doesn't
Why
want to
would-
tell us where his Scooby-Doo doors are, he doesn't. We were being pursued by evils and there was nothing else I could do. You didn't do anything wrong, Sophitia. You did it to save us. It was gifted to me by Patron God, Hephaestus. It's the seal that was used to chain Prometheus on Mount Caucasus. A seal from ancient Greece. Well, there is something. Great, but there's a slight problem. Enough the Xenon Mansion, left behind the text. Hermetica. There's information how to break it. I thought it was somewhere on the second floor. Ah, we're going back, everybody! Oh, my cord's stuck between the on the
This many
armchair.
evils are already in here?
Worthless trash.
Alright, we got Sophitia. The one thing I remember most about Sophitia is she's got to grab her. She jumps up and, like, grabs your neck between your thighs and then breaks your neck.
God, I wish that happened to me.
Whoops. Whoops.
I mean, what?
Because I remember in Soul Calibur 2, you don't unlock Sophitia until, like, you get through a bunch of the adventure mode, because you start with Cassandra.
Yeah.
I remember really liking Cassandra. It plays pretty similar to Sophitia, but, like, with some key differences.
Mm-hmm.
God, speaking of Hephaestus, one day I've got to go through a game I have on Steam that's like a mech game, and it's honestly like not a bad mech game, but the voice direction in English is like very clearly directed by someone who has like did not give the voice actors a pronunciation guide on how to like pronounce
Oh
English
God.
names. And it's very, very obvious. But otherwise, I think it was like a pretty decent indie mech game. And now I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but I have it on Steam. Look forward to it. Like, I swear I'm not holding down C, but like it just chains into like several specials. Like, I think you have to just stop attacking for a couple minutes in order to get it to stop casting specials. Sure, why not?
Nice camera showing exactly where that rock was coming from.
God, imagine if Dark Souls was a one joystick game.
I had a friend do that as a self-imposed challenge once.
Oh god. No.
He played it on a fight stick.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying. I gotta wipe this up.
Oh no.
Really sticky. Give me half a second to go wet a Kleenex so I can wipe this with water. Hello. Alright, I'm back. Alright, getting hit by off-screen boulders, that's worth a shot right there. Done, let's go. Sekiro on stick 2.
Oh, that sounds terrifying.
An Elden Ring on a fight stick. Yeah, that sounds terrifying right there. You gonna do it again to me? No, there's no more boulders. We are moved into a post-boulder area.
Was there really just one boulder just to hit you?
There's 2 boulders down the entire stairs, so like either way you climbed up those stairs, you were kind of fucked. What is this garbage? Why are there so many dark traps everywhere?
Why not?
I guess. You know what? You're right. I get, because you mostly just log on and press buttons. Elden Ring is just giving him some excuse for dying, because he talks so much shit on this game being easy and boring. We blast the shit out of him for dying. Good. Always funny when people go like, oh, you know, these games are easy, and then immediately fucking eat shit into it.
Oh, that's me every time.
Yeah. Same. Oh, a big health restore. I think we're in for something major.
Man, Sekiro is so much fun, though. Ishin's probably like a top 5 final boss for me.
He's so good. He takes so long to get down, but he's so good.
I think he's the longest I spent on a final boss in like a real video game.
What's a real video game?
War Master Chaos and Distorted Travesty 3 took me, I think, like 10 hours, but that's...
What is that? What is that title? What is that game?
It's a sprite rip platformer.
Okay.
Where the guy just basically took a bunch of sprites from various games, most notably Jump Ultimate Stars for the main characters.
What is this garbage?
It's basically Kingdom Hearts, but it's a side-scrolling that this is funny. The best way to describe it is it's Kingdom Hearts, but you go to like retro video game worlds, and it's a side-scrolling Metroidvania instead of a, you know.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
It's also hard as shit and long as hell. But both of those in a good way. 4 is coming out soon, so I'll probably be streaming that, and everyone can watch me die thousands of times
Nice.
for hundreds of hours.
Imagine watching someone struggle with a video game for hours on end.
It's my favorite pastime. I'm doing it right now.
What the fuck is up with this mansion? What's behind? Oh, there's a consumable. It's a full health potion. I don't need it. I sure hope I don't take damage grabbing this full health potion. That'd be kind of embarrassing. Ghost!
Oh, what is this room? At least that barely does any damage to you.
Okay,
Oh,
there's just
skeletons.
there's a ghost that just throws the entire furniture in the room and then suddenly like skeletons.
That ghost effect was the most unique asset we've seen in the last, like, 30 minutes.
God, you're too right. Also, there's ghost fire everywhere that seems to just hurt me.
You're like 95% health, you're fine. Those barely do any damage.
That is the nice thing, is that regular enemies seem to do basically nothing to you, except the fucking demon balls.
I'll destroy that
I'll
evil
destroy
sword
that
this
evil
time.
sword this time. Sophia Dew and the Architect's Ghost. We did it! We made it to the second floor. What's our rank this time? We're still a Ruby
Why
fighter.
do we have to do this
Oh no,
every
we're a
time?
Diamond Fighter!
Let's go!
I found it. This is the Hermetica. Now we can break the seal. No, this alone won't do it. I forgot there are 2 volumes of this text, and the one I gave you. Yes, that's it. On to you. Forgot all about it. Oh my god, I thought for a minute we'd actually have to go look for it. I'll give it back to you. Good. Okay. Yeah. Why don't you go with them and unlock the seal in the temple? I'm getting fuel for long journeys. To inspect guardians of public clothes. We're not going on a picnic. It's gonna be hard work just unlocking the seal. Let's go. There isn't much time, right? Yeah, but huh? That's Siegfried. You're the Imperial armies. A message from His Majesty. Return to the capital at once. Michael, why did he have to come? Barbaros has commenced an all-out attack. The castle will not hold much longer. What?
What up into 2 months?
Also, why are all 3 of the generals here? The 2 months His Majesty gave you have already passed. This is why I was against leaving this to you.
Oh.
Lot of inquiry looting as soon as possible. He's so annoying. The secret messages 2 months have already passed. It's all up to us now. We just manage the Empire is one thing I'm sure of. Let's go stop Barbaros.
They're
You're
really
right.
bad at exhaust. You know, I was joking before about like, oh man, we're walking to all these countries. But considering how fast 2 months passed, I think we actually have been.
Seems like it. We've almost been playing for 2 fucking whole hours. Destroy the enemy's siege weapons and eliminate all enemies. Siegfried, you're late. Barbaros' army is close. It seems they've given up on forcing their way in. They've decided to use siege weapons. Oh my god.
Oh shit. They need to use siege weapons when they have the guy who lifts?
Yeah. The castle walls won't stand much longer. You must destroy the siege weapon. Defeat is unacceptable. Smash over is the siege weapon. The only one option seems a powerful attack, and that is to counterattack. You know what? I can see why now you're a famed strategist. We have to protect Vienna. Vienna. If it falls, we'll all be separated again. I don't want to have another homeland destroyed. I don't want to lose that again.
At least we get to pick everyone now.
Yeah.
Also, why is it 1C and 2... Oh, character. I was like, why is it 1C and 2C instead of P? But I guess it's character. I'm stupid.
That's not good. So is this game.
This is the exact same mission we did an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. Gonna lay down, no worries, Goblin. I completely understand that you have to lie down after all this intensity.
We don't take them out. Siegfried is heading in that direction.
Let him down! Excuse me. Go down! Here!
Find an exit. There's still more. How long is this shelling going to last? Don't panic. We need to hold them off just
I guess I should still have to Astroth at some point and upgrade his
Siegfried
weapon.
is heading for them. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Won't hold my breath.
So, man, sometimes I think about, like, how much everyone hated 5 to the point where they straight up said it was a bad future in 6.
What happened in 5 again? I remember that, apart from like the fact that it had like Ezio Auditore, I don't really remember much else.
So 5 had a 17-year time skip,
Oh yeah, and then
which
like,
meant
Shanghua's
half
daughter.
of their roster was cut because they died.
Right, and like Shanghua had a daughter who was in there now.
Yeah. The 2 like new original characters for the story sucked. They really hyped up the story mode, like saying we'd be going back to like the Soul Calibur 2 story mode thing, except then the story ended up being like a 4-hour cutscene thing with only a handful of fights. And you also like played as, what was his name, Petrolkos or whatever the whole time?
Oh yeah, it was
Instead of being able-
Sophia's son and daughter or something.
Yeah.
I have that game still.
That being said, the competitive players loved Soul Calibur 5 because it was like the first really balanced one. They didn't have to ban characters like they did in every previous game. But the casual players hated it.
Sense.
Oh, I think a lot of the outfits for the create a character, which everyone loved in 3 and 4, they locked a bunch of those behind the paywall now,
That, yeah, I remember that.
which pissed a lot of people off.
Unsurprisingly.
Let him down! Go down! Go down! Go down!
I remember, as it was the style at the time, I remember I had made like a really fucked up like Rainbow Dash. It was basically just like a person wearing like a horse costume but painted blue
Right.
and using Balto's claws. And then also you could like hex edit the game in order to use Ezio Auditore's like custom moveset as a creative character.
Right.
Because it was actually locked off because Ubisoft was like, no,
Yeah.
we don't want anyone using our gamed Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed in a creative character. That would be rude. Just
Yeah.
very funny to me.
But yeah, whether you liked 5 or not strictly relied on 1, did you go to locals? And 2, did you main Killick? Because every Killick main hated that game anyways.
I didn't really main Killick, but I don't remember like much about like the changes. Then I don't really.
So in Soul Calibur 5, they made him the random character, where he just has a random character's moveset every
oh yeah, because like the weapon
every
master
round.
trained him or something.
Yeah, but it's like, where Killick? I wanted to play as Killick.
But then it was like Shanghua's like illegitimate son or something was the new Killick.
But he sucks.
I don't remember like anything about him other apart from the fact that he was Shanghua.
And he like
Killick's
he
illegitimate
didn't
son.
have like a 100% Killick moveset. He had like a weird not Killick moveset, but then he had a few of the moves, and it was like, I wanted to play as Killick. I mained him since 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
So people got mad.
Oh, what are we now?
What was above Crystal? Quartz?
We're now a
Oh,
quartz
we're
warrior.
Quartz Warrior.
We acquired a new
What?
weapon as well. Fireblade for Sophia. We're able to hold them back. We can rebuild. Oh, it's the Masked Emperor. Huh? What? We did not wear the mask today. Are you surprised to see we are a woman? Yeah, a woman! No matter, everyone's surprised because we are accustomed to it. We're still young. In order to hide that, we wear a mask. It's a little frustrating, but like about a girl woman, and a mask hides that as well. These inconveniences, the way of the world. Secret to save more than you know to men are all seeing your friends. Your reputation among ourselves is soaring. All of it, trust will give you power over them. We will be down in the city. This man starts to suffocate when worn for a long time. Were you surprised? So the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire is a woman! If this gets out, the kings of other countries will not take it kindly. Yes, that's why the Emperor
This
takes
has
the mask off.
not aged well.
No. The fact that the Emperor showed his true self is his true self. My dude, you don't have to pretend anymore. This proof the Emperor trusts you. You should all be honored. Don't make me repeat myself. I never signed up to fight for the Empire. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying you have to give that power. Oh yeah, when I was walking around the city, I came up to me. Why are you walking around the city when it was under siege? He asked me where his mother was. I couldn't answer him. I know it's futile to clean such children, but it's only continue as long as Barbaros keeps laying siege to this castle. This is what always happens.
Mom.
Yeah, R.I.P. This is always what happens to the powerhouse. They keep getting taken over by those who have power. I want to protect those who have no power themselves. Let's go defeat the Guardian Hamon and get the start of Sword.
You were flashed fast.
I wonder why the Emperor took me in back then. We're going back to the past. I'm going to play for, I think, another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to collapse in a heap. Defeat the Guardian Amon. Here we are. Let's go to get the shard back from the Guardian Amon. We can unlock the seal now that we have the Hermetica. Let's hurry. We can't lose this time. I won't be defeated. Let's go, Siegfried, and protect those who need protecting. We must get the Shard of Soul Edge. Yes, to protect those who need protecting. To protect those who need protecting. Yes, to protect those who need protecting. But can we truly protect those who need protecting? Yes, I think that we can protect those who need protecting. But how can you truly be sure we can protect those who need protecting? I don't know, but all I know is that we need to protect those who need protecting. Well, if you say that we need to protect those who need protecting, then I believe that we can trust you who says that we need to protect those who need protecting. Yes, you can trust in me, who says that we need to protect those who need protecting. After all, if we cannot protect those who need protecting, then who can we protect? Yes, I believe you. We must protect those who need protecting. Sorry, I passed out in the feud. What happened? This game is upsetting. You don't fucking say.
Let's go.
I shred you to pieces.
Oh, welcome to Temple Run.
Oh, look, the mummies. I'm pretty sure they have these same, like... Oh no, they do have different animations than the skeletons.
But they use the same attack as the lizard men.
Yeah.
Really putting that gigabyte and a half to good use.
Imagine if they had, like, put a real Soul Calibur... What if for 4 or something like that, they had just made this, like, the story mode instead of...
God, I would cry. What the fuck is this?
This is Soul.
Truly.
I was about to say, do you just jump down here?
Yeah, and you climb the stairs right to the crossbones. I beat you. All apart. Damn, you know, the Egypts had autonomous crossbows that stay lit for thousands of years. Truly, what else were they hiding from us?
Maybe they truly were helped by the ancient aliens.
Yeah. Ah, it's time for rolling.
Oh god, that's a lot of pots.
It'd be a little sad if we don't get to Lloyd Arden by the time that we're done, like, this stream, but
We're not getting to Lloyd today.
damn.
We're gonna have to play this another day and do this again.
Whoopee! I can't wait.
I'm gonna look up when we get Lloyd. We get Lloyd in chapter... He is next chapter.
23.
Yeah.
We're probably almost done. Chapter 2.
About halfway through 3, it looks like. Yeah, so I think this is the final mission of chapter 2.
Oh my god. Look at us, we're moving through the game.
This game, I think I was telling you before, this game is really short.
I just remember it being really long because it's such a pain in the ass. So I think pickups do eventually despawn. Oh god. I'm really glad that this game is just as bad as I remember. I would feel kind of bad if it turns out that, like, Child Survivor is just really fucking bad at video games.
Fine. A lot of crossbows, though.
It sure is, and we just kind of jumped over most of them. Praise the rolling. Truly praise the rolling.
Let's go.
Well, I think this is the boss fight. I don't remember this guy at all. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go.
Oh no.
Disappear.
I beat you. Fall apart.
If I was playing a game that had ancient Egypt stuff where the pharaohs had laser eyes, I would have 2 nickels. I skipped the nickel part of that joke. I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's funny it happened twice.
What's the second game?
Assassin's Creed, was Origins the Egypt one?
It has laser eyes in it?
Yeah, like, one of the, bosses near the end of the game, who's, like, the Isu or whatever the alien dudes were called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Oh, this is what's fun.
Mm-hmm.
At least it doesn't have much health.
That's good. I beat you. you imagine that this game was not canon?
I don't understand how it's not canon. Or
We got the Soul Edge. Thanks, Siegfried, for showing up at the end.
I've won.
Weak! Oh, did we get a new ranking?
we did.
What are we now?
Crystal
We're
Warrior.
Crystal Warrior! Finally, we're good enough for Final Fantasy. Ah, my arm! Are you alright, Siegfried? I can feel Soul Edge's power. So, the power of Soul Edge is returning. I wonder. Now that I've seen a Guardian up close, I can't help wondering what they really are.
They're the
truly
evils.
strange and mysterious creatures. Now that you've defeated the Guardian in this location, you no longer need my help, correct?
This
I'm
guy
going to
is going to be a
investigate
boss
this-
fight later.
Absolutely. I'm going to investigate the secrets of evils and Guardian. I'll be leaving you now. Iska. What? No, it's nothing. I'm sure I'll see you again sometime. Ladies, Siegfried, it was nice meeting you. We'll meet again, won't we, Parcelus? Probably. Jeez, always so profound. Go on, get out of here. Ha, you better return my text, Iska. It has information on how to create a false human being. Whatever. Farewell, damned imitation alchemist. Don't be so mean. Well, we have 2 shards now, Siegfried. There are only 2 left, so we're halfway there. Siegfried, you still don't really care about protecting the Empire? Of course not. I only want power. I see. Protecting His Majesty is what's important to me right now. What do you intend to do with that power you seek? What do you want to protect? Nothing at the moment. I just don't want to lose the things that are important to me. Which is what at this moment? You already lost everything. Like the intro has you like having your whole like family killed.
Don't think about it too hard.
Save. I'll save. Save complete. Chapter 3 made it we're on the halfway point, I think. Just about.
Yeah.
The war is currently
after
at
this
its-
one, we're at the halfway point.
Seems the Ottoman Empire was dealt quite a blow. They're not coming out of their camp. That makes
I like
sense.
how she's just not going to wear the mask anymore for the rest of the game now.
Yeah, now we know she's a woman! We shall use this lull to our advantage. We'd like you to form an expedition. The next Guardian? Indeed. The next Guardian currently possesses an island in the far east. The land is far from the scope of our authority. We are leaving this to a specialist. Like Yavi and Svitia, a hunter of guardians appointed by us. There's someone else like us? Sophie, do you not remember what you met this hunter once? I did. It's Taki! Yes, you should rejoice at your reunion. There's another thing we would like to ask you. We'll let Siegfried decide what to take care of first. Get the details from Iska. We will only accept reports of success. Do your best. Yeah, we're only going to accept reports of your best, but you know what? Just do your best.
Do you ever find it funny, not just in video games, but like in any fictional media, where the characters talk really hard around like a given reveal, and then once it happens, they're just okay with dropping it every like 5 minutes, like with the Emperor here?
Yeah, it's great. Oh, a woman? Yeah, okay, whatever. Sure, yeah, a woman.
We've gotten past the one shock, so now it's just like whatever.
Yeah, it's just whatever. We don't care anymore. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now because I can feel myself kind of waddling back and forth. So thank
Okay.
you so much, Replicant. And you know, we'll have to do this again. We'll have to see the rest of the game. I don't know if I'm gonna get drunk for it, but
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to do that part.
we're gonna see it. So thank you all so much, and thank you, Replicant, for tuning in, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. I needed an expert in the workings of Soul Calibur Legends. I couldn't have done it without you. So we're going to quickly talk about what we're going to do the rest of this week, and then we will send you off to somebody else here on a Sunday night. So, we got one more stream for you tonight, and that is, this week, and that is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to be going some more Fall of Porcupine. We're going to be doing some more doctor stuff, and maybe learning a little bit more about how the medical system in Porcupine works. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Replicant, is there anybody that we have live that you would like for us to raid?
I am good with whoever.
You're good with whoever. Well, Nash is playing a couple of Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. I
Oh,
did
no.
something. Select all tabs. Oh, I did something bad. I pinned a tab. Oh, I pinned a tab. That's what I did. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and say cheers to our child who is playing fan games that don't understand the appeal of Five Nights at Freddy's. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you again here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for more Fall of Porcupine. Thank you all, and thank you, Replicant, for joining me, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Replicant, any final words?
No, I'm pretty good. Thanks again.
Perfect.
This was fun.
Right. Yeah, it was great. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.